Folks, it's the Two Bro Show. One bro, Rob Staggenborg. I am here tonight. Jason is not going to be with us this evening. It's no big deal. Kind of talk about that here in a little bit. But, man, what a day for, number one, college football. Got to tell you, I'm all gaga about these Ducks, man. The Oregon Ducks do it again today, man. They're just kicking butt. They go, this is 5-0 in the Pac-12, and they're going to end up winning the Pac-12 and really be in contention for down the line, be in contention for a college football playoff spot. So really excited about the Ducks and really good energy around the team. I mean, I'll tell you what, the guys, they're proven they can move the ball. They move the ball quite well, and their offense is very explosive. They score a lot of points. I think today they scored over 40. I'm looking up now. They had 42 points. It's like they score over 40 just about every week except that first week when our man when they lost to Georgia. I'm sorry. Georgia, obviously the number one team in the land. Georgia took care of business today. They're doing great. What was the score of the Georgia game? I guess really they had 42-20 over Florida. It wasn't even fucking close or anything. Ohio State, big win over Penn State. Ohio State probably going to stay at number 2. Georgia going to stay at number 1, looks like. But Penn State was at 13. Was really a team that was really up and coming, and they've really survived a lot of terrible situations over the years and things that are going on. So it's good to see them in the top 15. Probably drop again. They did lose to the number 2 team in the land, Ohio State, who is not a bad team. So we got there's a few upsets again. I just told you the Oregon score was 42-24 over Cal. So again, I'm geeked up about the Ducks. I'll tell you, man, they got a great tradition up here, and I'm really learning a lot about it. And call me a bandwagon hopper or not, I tell you, I'm really enjoying it. I'm learning a lot about Oregon football. And Dan Fouts, the great Dan Fouts, played for Oregon. He was a Duck. Justin Herbert, he's a Duck as well. I mean, Marcus Mariota was having a pretty good season. So the list goes on. They got really number 1 draft pick, Kyle Thibodeau. He's a Duck as well. So again, they're very competitive. They have a great program. I enjoy it. Again, I grew up as a Mizzou person, and that wasn't the best because I don't know. We won't go there. I know there's a lot of people very sensitive about Mizzou and Missouri football. I've never really known a fan base that is so sensitive about being mediocre and being called mediocre. But again, they get pissed off. You start to talk about their fan base. They really get those fighting words, man. So who am I to say? Again, I kind of get it, but again, I don't. I don't get it. But anyway, listen, we're going to get to Jason here, or the Jason situation here in a minute. But, one thing we've been doing is we've been really kind of rocking and rolling on our new opens and stuff. So here we go.
You are fake news. What? Your organization's terrible. Let's go.
Cut his mic.
Nobody said that. That guy doesn't know anything about me or my show or what we've put into it. I know he was the president. I get it. But, man, back off a little bit, man. That guy needs to back off because, okay, I think he's in a lot of shit for a lot of things that are going on. But again, that's not for me to talk about. Much like our man Jason. Oh, wait, Jason's popping up in the window because he's a glass book. Hey, Jason, how you doing, man? I mentioned to everybody that you weren't going to be here. And, what is this, like the fucking second show in a row that you haven't been here? So normally, like in normal HR sort of world, it's a fireable offense. No, dude, need somebody to be here, man. Need somebody to be here. But since you're my bro, you're my dude, man, I can't do that to you. I can't just like release you to the winds. You know, I don't think you'll make it in the broadcast world out there without me, us, this thing we do, Jason. So for that reason and that reason alone, I'm going to carry the show tonight. It's going to be a bit of a mini show. Got a couple things planned, a couple things I don't want to, screw up because again, it's. Hold on a second. I'm getting ready to invite a guest, but I don't want to do that because there's no guest. No guest tonight. Show it here, sir. Anyway, here. Again, so Jason is. Let's just address the elephant in the room. Jason is in prison. He went to jail for beating the shit out of a dude who's smarting off to him about the show, and I respect that. I'm like, dude, okay, yeah, stand up for the goddamn show. You know what? That's the Jason I fucking love. That's why I get into that shit with him. Because he's a fighter. He's a scrapper, man. But, dude, this dude came up to him and was like, dude, I see you on the TwoBrosShow. You guys think you're all that kind of blah. And Jason, what happened? Because, one thing about Jason is that 98% of the time he's so fucked up. And he'll tell you, I'm fucked up, dude. I'm fucked up. And you don't want to mess with the dude when he's fucked up. Sensitive guy. Don't get me wrong. He's not like a belligerent drunk where he like wants to hurt people. Like those people, I can't deal with. No belligerent drunks for old me. I'll just leave it at that. I've had some issues with people in the past, and I'm not dealing with belligerent drunks. But Jason smacked motherfucker across the tooth. Boom. I mean, he could go to jail. Right now, Jason is sitting in a fucking prison cell. And I think it's Pontoon Beach, Illinois, okay? So I know we got a lot of listeners out in Pontoon Beach, and the last thing I want any listener to do is put themselves in, harm's way to rescue Jason. Jason is an accountable person. He knows what he did. He knows he's took this dude out. Dude, talking a bunch of crap about the show. It wasn't just what the show is, but dude, first of all, I'm going to see if I can even do this. I'm not sure I can be able to do this here. Because since I kind of miss him, I decided to bring him to the show. See, there's my boy Jason. It's not going to work because of stupid glare. But anyway, Jason, that's him, man. That is my boy. So I keep him right here in front of me just so he's with us. And the thing is, man, the thing that you don't know about Jason that I really know a lot, I mean, I do. I've found out about this guy. He likes fucking bologna sandwiches. I mean, he fucking eats prison food. Like, that's the shit he eats all the time. He's like, oh, cool. Hey, say the bologna. They're giving me the fucking bologna sandwich here. So I got to respect that. I mean, the guy he's like, dude, I bring my own bologna. I don't need fucking the county jail's bologna system. He's got his own bologna. I mean, Jason hardly eats. He doesn't even sit down. So right now he's pacing the cell. And he knows he's late for the show, but I told him, man, you know what? Deal with your legal stuff first, okay? Get out of jail. Get out of jail first, dude. The show will go on without you. And it has the past 2 times, dude. I mean, it really fucking has. As a matter of fact, why did I even fucking do this shit with you, dude? I'm kind of thinking, what, do I need to just say, Jason, eat a fucking neck? Because, dude, I'm hearing from all sides. Now you're getting into fights over the show. You're popping people in the mouth because of the show. So, Jason, enjoy your night in jail, man. Just going to tell you what. You're about the only person I know that can survive on bologna sandwiches and microwave macaroni and cheese, which I know that's what they give there at the fucking jail. It's shit that's left over from fucking Dollar General. That's what you're eating, Jason, in jail. But again, I respect you for staying up for the show. I mean, the fact that the guy called me a one-eyed fucking bitch, that upset me. I mean, they called me a four-eyed bitch is what he called me, and I didn't even want to count those other 3 eyes. But I'll tell you what, that upset me. So when I heard it, I was ready to jump in action. I said, no, Jason, I took care of him. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? Jason took care of him. Jason done popped him in the face. What? That's my bro. That's my two bro. That we're bros because he knows that, like I wouldn't do that for him. I would just be like, fuck, dude, Jason, up. He's nowhere to be found, but I wouldn't do that. That was not anything I would do for him. But the fact that he would do that for me really makes me feel pretty good. Now, so someone's opening out my door. I don't know why. I wish they'd close it because I'm trying to do my show. Can you close my door, son? Thanks, buddy. Okay. My kids, they love the Two Bro Show. They want me to do the Kid Bro Show for them. So anyway, so Jason, he did what anybody would have done. Except me. Like I wouldn't have done that for him. Okay, let's get that straight. I would not, if I could put my ass in jail for that Sunday. No. Mm-mm. I love him, but I mean, come on, dude. I don't care what people say about me. People don't fucking watch the show anyway. But when they do, they fucking appreciate it. They love it. So I get tons of comments. I get comments from overseas, man. Matter of fact, this book that I've been telling you about, and again, I'll show you about the book, trust me. The book, which I have a copy here. Well, of course I have a copy here. And I was going to tell you, boop. Dude's Guide to Relationship. I wrote it, and I'm very excited about it. And the reason why I wrote it was just kind of help guys out who are kind of fucking douches and idiots about dating, about how do you do this shit. So I've been having a lot of problems in my life, so I was able to work through them, standing tall, doing this podcast for everybody to see. And I got someone on the chat line. That's my friend Roland. Good book. Jason's on the book. So, okay, Jason, I'm so glad that you're joining the show because I was just telling everybody that you're in prison. So your one phone call that you fucking used in prison was to call the show, man. I'm so touched. Like, I want to cry, dude. It's like, dude, you get me. You get me, dude. So Jason is in jail. He's used his one phone call to call the show. So I don't know, the chat, is that a phone call or is that like, I would check that out on legal advice. Here. So Jason, I got you, bro. Well, Jason, man, I'm going to call you anyway, because guess what? We're going to do our favorite thing that we do all the time. I mean, except make out. We're not doing that on the air again. I don't make out with this. You think, why would I make out with him? Oh, forget Jason. All right, we're going to get Jason on the phone while we do this show here. And hopefully he answers. So I don't think he's going to answer, but we might as well try it anyway. So listen, we work really hard on the show to make it interesting, engaging, and pretty cool. So first of all, it is the end of October. So we're gonna let him have his night. I'm not going with him. But he would be cool if he picked up that phone and said, "Hey, bro, I'm watching you online," because I know he is. But listen, it is almost Halloween, and I'm really excited for my children and all the kids. Who doesn't like Halloween? It's like great. So you know what? Let's rock and roll with some Halloween and get into some headlines after that, bro. That scares me. I swear that scares me. Like just that whole heavy breathing. I don't know what. Like something about that just is like unsettling. So anyway, listen, Jason, maybe he'll call me. Maybe when he's losing his signal. He's at his daughter's house. So here's the deal. He's not in jail. Okay. If you believe that, I got to bridge this side because Jason is not that kind of guy. He's not in jail And right now, look at this. He is outside roasting marshmallows with his grandkids. So you know what? Why would you give that up to come listen to a bunch of bullshit that we're getting ready to start? I want it, but Jason's my man, dude. He loves me, dude. He loves me. And I know that even though wasn't serious about him going to jail. He's not in jail, everyone. Please, everybody know that. He's not in jail. He's having some good old-fashioned family time, and I respect the hell out of that because he's a good dad. And he's a good, he's a great fucking dad. And dude is a fucking great goddamn dad. And then number two, he's a fucking great grandfather. He's there for his family. So, Jason, I give you so much shit. I know I bag on you all the time, which is really wrong with me. Like, who am I? I got nothing to say. But, dude, I love you because you're my partner. Hey, partner. So let's get some headlines that some people we had missed. And, man, I'll tell you what, dude. Up in Maine, they kind of screwed up. So the DMV up in Maine had this freaking thing. Here, I'm going to try getting a little bit of light so I get the flash. I went, nah, it ain't going to work. So they had this new deal where you could just put basically whatever you wanted on your license plate, and people were getting lewd, very effing lewd and shit. It's like, well, wait a minute, these are the state license plate, right? Yeah, Jason, these are the state license plates. So we're just gonna act like Jason's here. Jason, yeah, they're the state license plates of the state of Maine. Like, they're almost Canadian anyway. You know what? Like, just let them go. You're in Canadian now, sorry. Plus, they got 2 Portlands. Dude, the real Portland's up here, not where you're at. So eat a dick on that stuff. Doing what on the air? I'm talking to you on the air, bitch. But I ain't going to do it. I'm just going to act like you're here because I got you on the phone. I got you in the chat. We're good, bro. We're good. But, dude, here's what I'm trying to tell you. In Maine, they had this situation where the state, basically threw out all the rules about license plates where people are putting, FUZK, FKKK, just really crazy shit. Crazy shit. Okay? And to me, I think that's, just disappointing, but, it is the Northeast. People are wicked crazy up there. So, apparently the state caught on. They're like, oh, wait a minute. No. We can't have this. So, again, as the story goes, I found this on the Associated Press. I want to take a drink. There's a bit of a head scratcher that, again, in New England, basically the descendants of Puritans, they end up putting up some of the raunchiest messages in the United States. So the state lawmakers in 2015, they eliminated. Apparently, there's a lawsuit, and they basically said, "Hey, okay, vanity plates, go for it." Well, things just got really out of hand. They called it the Wild Wild West, and of course, motorists were, ordering vanity plates with references to sex acts or genitalia. I mean, what do you think? People, you give them the opportunity and they're going to start saying, put, blowjob on their fucking license plates. I don't know why, but people think that is something that I guess it shows their style or something. But blowjob, ass fucker. I don't. Anyway, sorry that was inappropriate for me to say those words on there. But again, Jason's not here to keep me straight, so you get what you get. So anyway, Maine's like, no, we're not doing this. We're going back, and they're going to start having the DMV really take a look at these license plates a little bit more. And there's no more, cream pie 69 on your license plates up in Bangor, Maine, man. That's a great name, though. Bangor, Maine. Again, I think that would be one of the places that the TwoBrosShow would look at for a headquarters, a Bangor, Maine. So, never say never. Never say never. But again, I do kind of feel like it is basically fucking Canada. Yeah, but yeah, hey, man, hey, yo, hey, man, hey, oh, look at our brother. I love you, brother. Yeah, you love me. Come on the damn show. Jason, you're going to love this. I know you're watching the show right now. Dude, in the Swedish zoo, this freaking venomous cobra got out of its enclosure, and it was in the ceilings at this aquarium for 6 days, dude. Can you imagine? Like, you look up and all of a sudden there's a freaking snake with a cobra with its, hood out. Like, that's a no shit moment. I'm like, yeah. I mean, come on. Like, first of all, snakes who get out of the enclosures. Like, what the hell? I mean, like, just put someone on top of. I mean, I don't know what to do, but there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way to lock it in or something. But dude, I keep hearing, oh, the snake got out of its freaking and get out of a cage or whatever. No. I mean, there's no, bro. Your snake gets out of the cage. That's on you for being a dick. Okay, Jason Nichols. Jail ain't shit compared to life. There's our boy. That's what we've been missing. That's what we've been waiting for, folks. Bravo to my man Jason. He's laughing. He's laughing right now. I know he is. He loves me. I lost his signal. Give me a break, dude. Let's give him a LOL. Let's give him his LOL because he likes it. I mean, but again, you're in Sweden. You don't know anything about this escape freaking cobra. You're going to the bathroom. Look up at the ceiling. All of a sudden, there's cobras like sneaking down on you. And you're like, dude, this is how it's going to end. Taking a dump in a Swedish zoo, getting attacked by a cobra from above. I would say that I would not see that one coming. That would be one I would not see coming. Oh my God. Wait a minute. No way. Just people, I don't even know. I can't even understand what is going on right now. Yeah, we're going to back out. My bro here. Jason.
Me too. I can't hear you, bro. I don't have any earbuds.
Okay. I can't. I'm just talking, dude. I'm not even like. Okay. So anyway, here's what I was saying.
I can barely hear you.
Well, just say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
Okay, Jason. Thank you for joining.
Let me see if I can get my earbuds. I'll be back.
Okay, I'll click you out, man. All right. Dude, I'll tell you, that's dedication, man. That's a gamer. Dude, that is such a gamer. And that's what, I mean, I'm like, of Jason, of all people, yeah. You know what? He ain't much to look at, but he fucking shows up to play. He shows up on game day to play. Maybe an hour and a half later or whatever the hell it was. But anyway, getting back to this whole fucking thing with the snake. Dude, that, like, can you think, okay, I'm going to go to the zoo. Let's take the family to the zoo. Dude, I got to take a dump, man. Oh, yeah, use in the European, you can use those open pits in the fucking floor. You just squat over it and don't right into the freaking toilet. Yeah, that's how they do it in Europe, by the way. I mean, in certain places. I ain't going to go there. I don't make the rules in Europe. I guess I am European descent. I mean, I guess we all kind of are European descent. Anyway, things you cannot expect in life. You can't expect. You cannot freaking expect that to die by fucking cobra, dude. Would be. I mean, we definitely have to do a whole thing of most fucked up ways to die because that would be one. Now, and again, nobody died. Hey, nobody's dead. Everybody's cool. No worries about it at all. But still, yeah, sketchy, real sketchy. Okay. Oh man, Jason, this is the one I wanted you to be here for because, so this woman who's from Georgia, I mean, something like all the fucking crazy shit in the world's going on in Georgia now. Like, anyway, won't go there. Anyway, looks like a nice, attractive lady. Maybe I won't say young, but maybe middle age. I don't know. Like, not for me to know. Well, apparently she was faking her pregnancy so she could get some paid time off. Ooh, fraud. Being a fraud on the company time. There's a lot of ways to get over on the company, but I got to tell you, chances are the company's a lot fucking smarter than you. Okay? Chances are the company has got your shit figured out. So, like this, I would think that, yeah, they probably saw this one coming. Like, oh yeah. And I like how she's smiling. Yeah, I'm pregnant to get time paid off so we can go to Cancun with Brad. No. people like this is what's wrong with fucking America. People read this shit like, oh my God, Georgia? I would never go to America. Those people, don't fucking come to America, dude. Because shit like this, to get paid time off. Now, you think that's bad. This one is even like, I can't even fucking understand it. So, first of all, I don't know the show 90 Day Fiance. I guess it's a thing on whatever network, Oxygen Network. Who fucking knows? Anyway, Stephanie Matto. Interesting name. Okay. Really pretty. Nice, pretty lady. Obviously very well made up for the camera. She knew she's getting her picture taken that day. That's for sure. Well, guess what? She got into this whole thing about bottling up the farts. And, dude, it didn't go well for her. She ended up having to be hospitalized. She ate like too many beans. And she got way sick and decided that's not a good way to make a living, selling farts in a jar. And I guess I kind of can't really disagree, because I think after a while the novelty would kind of wear off, or maybe like be off center a little bit, or I don't know. Excuse me, I was sneeze. But anyway, so the farts in the jar got me fucking sneezing. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But for real, like we've also seen this like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle. Like, nobody's asking for the Ron Jeremy, banana scrubber, are they? I mean, like, what? Like, I just, it's totally the double standard, because again, nobody's asking for, I think I want the Harry Reams, twiddle twirler or something like, I don't know. But celebrities selling farts. I mean, but that just speaks of fucking America, doesn't it? Just like speaks, oh yeah, she's an Instagram influencer. Fuck yeah, she sells her farts for like fucking 30,000 in fucking case. Meanwhile, me and Jason are we're fucking like just tearing it up like a fucking symphony. Like, we should be getting paid. I mean, any old man can out fart this bitch. And I shouldn't call her bitch. I don't know her. She might be a very nice lady. But anybody, any old man, anybody, let's say 45, 40 over, could fart that thing down the tubes, man. So the whole thing about selling the farts, just, it bothers me. I think it's not right. It's not right in America that we have celebrities that are selling farts in the jar. Now, it looks like on the very bottom, it almost looks like there's a little bit of brown stuff. Like, come on. Like, for me, that's a little, I don't want to say offensive. It's just a little wrong. Like, we don't need to color the jars. We get it. It smells like shit, whatever. Like, And I mean, these people are making fucking billions of Instagram models. And I'm thinking, like, what? How did we get here? But, dude, you know what, Jason, I wish you were here, because there's a motto every show. Well, first of all, I also want to say, oh, yeah, happy Halloween to all the little goblins, ghosts, little witches, and princesses. Let's see. Man, I was out looking today. I was at the Target looking at just the picked over stuff. But you know what's really big is like this whole cyborg, robotic sort of mean badass thing, There's like certain variations of that. Everybody likes that. But I love the Macho Man. That's my favorite little costume for Halloween. Oh, yeah. Happy Halloween, y'all. So, again, we get to our moral of the story. And then I got to go back to the lady from Hell's Landing or whatever the show was, Eva's sister, or Gossip Lane, or these shows, all the names totally run together for me here. Oh, 90 Day Fiance is what it was. That's what it was. So, like, don't be her. Don't sell farts in a jar. Don't end up in the emergency room. Now, that's coming from me as the host of the Two Bros Show, but it's also coming from Jason, who's not here, but I know he shares this, very much shares the same sentiment. Don't try to do this. I mean, and don't try to paint the bottom of the jars brown. Like, what the fuck? Like, how stupid are we? Like, don't. So enough of that. Let's just be done with it. That's your headlines for the day. I mean, again, don't sell farts in jars. I mean, it's pretty simple. I don't know where the confusion comes from, but it's like, hey, those aren't for sale. Those aren't things that you want to sell to people. Okay. Yeah. I just don't do it. Don't do it. It's embarrassing. And it's, well, obviously you can eat too many beans and fucking blow out your fucking pancreas or some shit. So, like, I don't know. She's beautiful, but doesn't actually have it in the head. But I guess as on the world of Instagram and models and influencers, again, I'm an influencer because I use the real Rob Stagg. So, listen, we're going to do a little Staggenborg. Let's come back after a few moments. Love you, people. Follow us on social. We're tearing it up on social, and we're good.
Sir, you know what? Cut his mic.
Join us every week. We got craziness going on YouTube. Real dudes. We talk about sex, sports, meat. Talk about it. Join us each week, the Two Bros Show, right here on YouTube. Rob Staggenborg here. I am co-host of the Two Bros Show.
surprise, motherfuckers.
Your organization's terrible. Let's go.
What's up? I think that might be our man, Roland. I'm hoping it is, man. So we only got a few minutes left for the show because we're doing a short show. Jason is here with his family. Yeah, he chose his fucking family over the goddamn show. Give me a break. Who does that? My family's on the other side of that door right now, waiting until this show's over. And they know, no, you don't walk and get it. You don't mess with the show. Oh, it is Jason. I thought it was Roland because Roland said last night he calls me at my house. Called me. He hit me up. Your phone. Who does? Roland. Dude, what's up, Roland? I hadn't heard from you in a while. I thought you were mad at me. Thought you told me off. You put something cryptic online. I thought it applied to me, so I hadn't talked to him. Well, dude, sorry, fucking hit. So anyway, he done. It wasn't him. It was Jason. He can't participate on camera. He's participating in the chat. So listen, we're going Staggenborg, and that's my favorite part of the show. So again, I talked about my Ducks. Pretty geeked up about them. Mizzou, big win by Mizzou today. They beat the South Carolina. A couple projects that I'm really excited to talk about. Number one, working with my good friend Sean McCaffrey. He is an author based out of New York, I guess in the Long Island area. Really great guy. I really love talking about hockey. He knows everything. I mean, literally everything you could ever freaking want to know about the New York Rangers. He knows a lot about the Rangers, I'll tell you. So anyway, I love it. No, it's not Jason Nichols. Rock. Come on. Give me Jason steal my little deal, dude. Here, my host. Well, Jason's not there. But so getting back to Sean, he's a writer. So he wrote, he wrote a blog every day last year about the Rangers season, and they went to the Eastern Conference Final. So he put that blog, all those blogs together in basically a 4-volume set that looked at the Rangers season. It was a very special season too. I mean, Gerard Gallant was their new coach. He came in and Igor Shesterkin, I can never pronounce the name. Just a lot of energy there in New York. Micah, Adam Fox, Trouba. The names go on. Anyway, Sean knows it all. So I'm really excited though. He did another book, and this one is like jack crazy. It's about every freaking trade made in the history of the New York Rangers. Every fucking trade. Like, he literally looked at every general manager in every trade they made. So that ended up being a 4-volume set as well. So he looks at the early years up to Lester Patrick. Then he looks at Phil Esposito and the names escaping me. Neil Smith, excuse me. Then all of a sudden he takes a look at the Glenn Sather years. They were very successful on Glenn Sather. And now they're looking at Jeff. Jeff. It's Chris Drury. He's the current general manager. And Jeff, I cannot think of his last name to save my life. So I want to say Jeff Bezos, but it's not Jeff Bezos because both Sean and I want to kill him because we don't. That's not what we do not. That is not. We are very upset with him because of his Amazon system is crap and really hard to deal with. Do not wish any harm on him at all. No. Please understand. No way. Especially after this week. What the hell? Fucking Nancy Pelosi, her husband gets attacked in his home with a guy with a hammer. I don't care. Like, my politics, whatever, that is fucked. That is not the America that I really want to live in. No way, no how. And whether I agree with Nancy Pelosi or don't, I usually don't, but I don't think she deserved that. And her husband had brain surgery. And like, give me a break. Sorry, enough of that. But back to Sean. John wrote this book. The new book is called Tricks of the Trade. It takes a look at every general manager in the New York Rangers in the history. And he just kills it, man. This book is great. So, he talks about, Mark Messier. The Blues are going to blow the smoke. Wow. Who's Wow? Roland, here you at? Okay, there's Roland. Roland, finally, I was waiting for you, man. I wasn't sure. So, Jason, he's in with his family now. He's cooking marshmallows. He is not as dedicated to the show as me or you. And, we're going to talk about that on Monday with the HR department and watch him sing for his supper. Make his fucking ass beg. Little bitch. Jason, you're going to fucking beg. No. So, anyway, Sean's doing this book, Tricks of the Trade. It's out on Amazon. We're going to have Sean on probably next week or next 2 weeks. Great interview. Great insight. Like, he knows all about the Mark Messier stuff. I mean, like Eric Lindros. I mean, you look at some of the names, just as he and I were putting together the book, and he did the book, excuse me. I did the cover. Let me get that right. I only did the cover. I didn't do the book. But really amazing. And Phil Esposito, Micah, Tony D'Angelo. Like, the names are just insane. It's really insane. Really fascinating job and very well researched. So also Diane Eck is the editor. She is part of our 3-person team that has helped produce this, helped produce that for Sean. So again, really excited to have Sean on. So again, Tricks of the Trade. It's 4-volume set. As I get into kind of the fall season for me, I'm doing a little bit of a freelance project. It's really my own. It's kind of handling, really talking a little bit about an experience that I had in the 1989 was on November. Well, it wasn't November 9th, but it was in November. I was fortunate as a member of the Stars and Stripes newspaper, the Army troops. I was a veteran. I was in the Army. I worked for the Stars and Stripes. Best job I've ever had. Best job I've ever had. Most of the people I've ever known. Anyway, I got an assignment to go to Berlin, but I was just there to cover. Here, Roland's getting into the blues. I get you, and we're gonna get there in a second. But I'm just telling you. So I'm doing a little project about the Berlin Wall, some memories, and some descriptions, and just have had some great interviews with people. So I'm really excited to start posting some information about that. As it's kind of I'm gonna build some teeth to this whole project. It's been a lot of fun. Something I'm really, really excited about. So, and then, as a follow-up to our Dude's Guide to Relationship, we're working on a volume 2, Dude's Guide to Just Being Better. So look at things like how to be better at finance and how to be better at, kind of handle the world of dating. But, how about how to present yourself, how to market yourself, how to dress nicely, how to put yourself together, I think those are the skills that really are in high demand, even though we're in this digital world. People dress down and wear sports jerseys all the time. Oh, no, man. Now look at this. These two jokers who won't come on the show, now Jason and him want to have a battle. So, work on this project, documentary film, see how it's going to go. I'm really excited how that's going to turn out. It's been really fascinating for me to learn about. Also, I'm working on the follow-up to the Dude's Guide sort of series, so that book should be out. I think it probably should be out maybe January, February. I'm kind of thinking maybe not February time frame. Again, I write for the brokenhearted. I don't write for people who are doing good in life or people who are, everything's, awesome and everybody's happy and la, 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 la. No, I wrote for people who need help, who need, maybe a little bit of kick in the butt, a pat on the back, a shoulder to cry on, whatever it is, because I was there, dude. I remember being there when I was, divorced or out of work or what have you. It's really broken. It's a very difficult thing to be part of. And again, I just, I got a little bug in here joining us. Just really want to be upfront. Again, every show we also talk about, people who are down, depressed, and having issues with maybe thoughts of suicide or hurting themselves or hurting others. And again, we just saw in St. Louis. With the shooter who broke into the Central Performing Arts Schools, a visual performing arts school, and murdered 3 people and was killed himself. So he murdered 2 and he was killed himself. So he was sad. He had a lot. He was lonely. He was broken. He had a spirit was broken. So again, if someone could have reached out to him, that would have been great. But again, we're not talking about that. So. Hey, listen, the other thing is that I'm talking about is, the Blues, we're talking about the game tonight. doesn't. I was kind of following along, and I thought they had a nice little start, and then they just fell fucking apart. I mean, are the Canadians that good, or the Blues that suspect? I don't know. It didn't really leave a very good feeling in my stomach about the season because it seems. I get it's early, I get it, and and Pitlick and fourth line. I'm not really sure what that reference is because I didn't watch the game, but I was watching the football. I was watching a real fucking sport, football. Number nine team in the country, the Ducks. Yeah, like I'm part of it. Anyway, so that's what I was watching. But my point is that the Blues, they just have always. There's only one winner every year. Now, first of all, let's get that right. You can't sit there and think that it's going to be like that every time. Oh, here my man Jason jumps in with his thing. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem, and don't be selfish. And leave your loved ones behind to hurt forever, and that is so true. So, Jason, even though he's not here with us on screen, he's participating in the chat. He's following along. Again, I'm sorry I lied about him going to jail. Jason is a good man. He's a good father, great father, fucking great father. And I've seen it, and really a good granddaddy. So, listen, with that, I'm going to go ahead and roll it out here, man. There's really not a lot going on tonight. It's Saturday before Halloween. I wish everybody a happy Halloween, dude. I'm not one of these guys that goes overboard with the decorating, but I know there's a lot of people that do. And, I think it's great. 4th of July and Halloween, those people seem to be connected. They like to spend tons of money on one day. Now with Halloween, they get about 3-week round, lead up where they can show the shit off. But 4th of July, kind of one and done, maybe 2 days and done. So I don't know. But listen, I love you folks. I love every last one of you that's watching, even though Jason right now is the only one watching. I love you folks. We're going to keep doing the shows, whether we get 2,000 people watch or 1,000 people watch or one. We keep doing it because it's important and it's something that we want to do. We want to bring to you. So, Jason, wherever you are, man, happy Halloween. I hope you enjoy your family, dude. I hope you enjoy your family tonight. And those little ones, man, they're cute as fuck, dude. Your grandbabies are cute as fuck. So, I don't know what you got going in them jeans, bro, but they do good, man. They're good shit. So, good little dudes and gals, and really pretty and fun, and just always enjoy when we're running around in the background. I know your daughter Holly probably doesn't because she's the one dealing with them. But anyway, well, listen, we're going to get on out of here. Oh, one more chat. It's going to be, who is it? I am in jail. What jail are you in? With our people, I don't know if I should say that because people could be in jail. As a matter of fact, there's a couple people I'm thinking of specifically who literally could call you from jail. And that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. So, all right, Jason, we love you. Shut the hell up. Get out of here. Show up next time. Show up to work, you bitch. Show up to fucking work, okay? I am not having the discussion again with you on Wednesday. So, again, we will be back on Wednesday, same time, 8:30 Pacific, 10:30 Central. Be here talking some more blues, talking some rock and roll, talk some crazy stuff. I'll get some interviews set up here for next week, so we'll start rolling some live interviews too. So, hey, I love you folks. You're the best. TwoBrosShow. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm sneezing, man. Oh, you know what's the farts in the jar. Ooh, ooh.
You are fake news.
What?
Your organization's terrible. Let's go.
Cut his mic.